धरती माँ प्रणाम, धरती माँ प्रणाम, धरती माँ प्रणाम, धरती
धरती माँ प्रणाम, धरती माँ प्रणाम, तुझ पर निर्भर हम, धरती माँ प्रणाम, धरती माँ प्रणाम।
नतमस्तक हो या धरणीला, माय जगाची यावनीला, नतमस्तक हो या धरणीला, माय जगाची यावनीला, हिच्याग्रभात गूढ रहस्य जीवन तत्व पूर्ण पवित्र, युगनयुगे हि जीवन जगन्याची हीच संजीवन, जगन्याची हीच संजीवन। धरणी वसुदेव वसन्तवर्ण विलोले, प्रणामम् आत्मप्रणामम्, अपराधं पोरुतेन्नि काकणं, सर्वं जनिक्किं मण्णिल, सर्वं काक्कुं नेञ्जिल, वसुदेवाधात्यं प्रणामं आत्मप्रणामम्, भूमिनि कापाडन्नि, प्राणाలను నిలపండి, భూమిని పచ్చగా నింపండి।
we're here just one or a billion times. I wish I knew, but it doesn't matter, 'cause you're here right now, and I know what I feel. These are real things. These are real things.
Oh, what a world, don't wanna live. All kinds of magic all around us. It's hard to believe, thank God it's not too good to be true. Oh, what a world, when there is you.
Everyone, I am Chipana Altaf and I'm student of class 9B. So, as we all know, every year June 5th we used to celebrate World Environment Day. So I thought to give a special speech about World Environment Day. World Environment Day is celebrated every year June 5th globally. It is the day on which we spread awareness about the environment and the need to conserve it. Moreover, it is essential to educate for a greener environment and the conservation of nature. So, it is quite simple. When we conserve the environment today, the future generation will be able to lead healthier life. So I can say that World Environment Day is a perfect opportunity to make people aware about the environment and how one can contribute it by saving it. Thus, it is quite important on its own way. World Environment Day reminds to us strengthen the world and ensure that nature is preserved at all cost. It throws light on causing which causes serious harm to our nature. For instance, industries and factories are contributing largely to pollution. They are degrading the quality of air we breathe and the water we consume. Thus, this day serves as an eye-opener from many citizens who aren't aware of all this. In other words, it spread awareness amongst the common people, which amongst the common people, environment is facing right now. Moreover, it encourages the public from different societies and communities to take active participation in celebrating the day. Not only that, it also encourages everyone to keep nearby places or surrounding clean and safe so that everyone can have cleaner and greener and more prosperous future. So, on the occasion of World Environment Day, it is essential for all to realize that every little deed matters when it comes to the saving environment. No matter how small step you are taking to lead a greener lifestyle, it makes a difference. Because if everyone starts doing little deeds one by one, it will turn into something really big. As the saying goes, every drop of water makes an ocean. It's true in the case as well, right? Similarly, we have to talk about this issue of garbage disposal, especially in our country, India. People literally throw the waste around everywhere. It is essential to firstly to waste disposal and also separate the wet and dry waste accordingly. These little deeds will make you realize how wholesome your life will become. It is not about the money and the luxury. The little fulfilled things and the change in your habit can also prove to be very effective. Thus, we have the World Environment Day, which serves as a reminder to protect the environment at all costs. All the resources of nature, from forest to ocean, soil to air, we must conserve. To sum it up, always remember that gifts and blessings which nature endows us are priceless. It is rather essential to conserve them all for a better future and life for all. Always remember, the small step will help you to reach your goal. So I'm ending my speech. Before ending, I really want to say you a really important thing. Right now, globally, the deadly virus, corona is spread. And we all are in home and we all have a lot of time. So for that, we should not waste our time, right? So to spend our time, we have surrounding, right, in our environment. Let's plant small plants and we can spend our time over there by looking after it. So I'm ending my speech. I hope everyone got a really good information from me. So I'm ending my speech with stay home everyone, stay safe and thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share few lines on Environment Day. Environment Day is celebrated all over the world. It is celebrated to protect and conserve our environment. World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th June. The world is facing many environmental issues such as pollution, global warming, etc. We should understand the destruction of environment will affect all living things. We should protect and plant more and more. We should keep our surroundings clean and green. It keeps us healthy. Start with your own house. Thank you all.
World Environment Day 2021. World Environment Day urges all of us to protect our natural surroundings. It encourages everyone from individuals to large scale corporations to be more conscious of their impact on the environment. When is World Environment Day 2021? The World Environment Day is observed every year on June 5. In 1968, Sweden suggested UN the idea of World Environment Day. In 1972, the first UN Environmental Conference was held. In 1974, the first World Environment Day was celebrated in Washington, US. 2020 was a year when Colombia was the host, and this year, the host is Pakistan. It has been a platform for raising awareness on environmental issues such as marine population, human overpopulation, global warming, and sustainable consumption, and wildlife crime. Why is it so important? It is so important because it connects us to the nature. We forget that we depend on it and are a part of it. So this day gives us a chance to celebrate this vital relation. It raises awareness. World Environment Day provides an occasion to raise awareness and teach friends and family that the physical environment is fragile and indispensable. It encourages us to take action. The environment has become increasingly populated with contaminants and toxins, and these have a harmful effect on our health. They can cause respiratory diseases and cancer. This day inspires us to do something about the environment and fix it. We can't live without the environment. How can you contribute? You can plant trees, reduce, reuse, recycle, and keep the passion, spread the message, and the fight to protect the environment going. You can turn off the lights when you leave to save energy. Plant trees, saplings, or a vegetable garden for a healthy living. Use public transport and many other ways to protect the environment. Helping the environment doesn't require a huge amount of work, and it will not only benefit the world but you too. The environment is where we all meet, where we all have a mutual interest, It is one of the things all of us share. World Environment Day. Be the change and help protect the environment. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Priyanka Mandani. I study in class 4C. I'm here to present a short speech on World Environment Day. The World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th June. The first World Environment Day was celebrated on 5th June 1974. Environment is surrounding in which we live. It is source of life. Our whole life is dependent on environment. So it is our responsibility to save our environment. Without environment, we cannot breathe. We can't get food and water. So please don't cut trees. Don't waste food and water. On this day, important information related to the environment is given in the school. Due to harmful materials, environment gets polluted. The theme of World Environment 2021 is ecosystem restoration. We can make our environment better to live by taking some simple steps like grow more and more plants and throw the used mask and gloves in the waste bin properly. The message of World Environment Day is it is our duty to save environment's beauty. Happy Environment's Day! Thank you!
Hello, friends, and my dear respected teachers. Today is the most important day in our life. That is a World Environment Day. Today, I will be telling you why we celebrate World Environment Day and many other things. Our environment is one of the most important assets to survive on the planet. Moreover, it is the only thing that can make life sustainable. Without it, we cannot survive in a single day. For instance, our skin will burn, the lungs will get ruptured, our blood pressure would rise, etc. Furthermore, we will not have food and water to survive, and this will also be possible because of the important imbalance and of heat and atmospheric pressure. Thus, it is important that we should take care of the environment. Every year, the world celebrates World Environment Day on 5th June to raise awareness about environmental health and to prevent its further damage by taking preventive measures. Moreover, to also take various preventive measures to affect the global warming avert, since we also know that global warming is the root cause of the ruin of our environment. Therefore, it is our duty to protect our environment and stop all the exploitation that is destroying it, because in the end, it is a basic need for our survival and our generations ahead. World Environment Day actually was established by the UN General Assembly in 1972 on the first day of the Stockholm Conference on the Human Environment. 2 years later, in 1974, the first World Environment Day was held with the theme Only One Earth. So, this year, the year 2021, this year our neighboring country, Pakistan, will host World Environment Day 2021 in partnership with the UN Environment Program, in short, UNEP. This year's observance of World Environment Day will be on the theme of ecosystem restoration and focus on resetting our relations with nature. It will also mark the formal launch of the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration 2021 to 2030. Actually, do you know why these themes are developed? Let me tell you something. Each year, celebration of the World Environment Day is prepared in accordance with the specific themes and by having specific slogans for that theme to bring success in the campaign around the globe. And for the previous year 2020, Colombia hosted the Global World Environment Day celebration of the theme Time for Nature. Okay, so now let's come at the conclusion of the World Environment Day. The whole environment or the whole idea of the World Environment Day is to create a natural and beautiful world free of pollution or any other scarcity of natural resources. One should always be conscious of their activities and strive to keep our surroundings clean and healthy. Protect the natural resources and use them in an efficient and careful manner. Banning plastic, recycling, saving water, planting more trees, saving wildlife and animals are some of the steps which lead us to better and environment. Planet Earth is a beautiful place, but we human beings have destroyed it in a selfish need, which has led to pollution, scarcity of water, untidiness, etc. So, if we do not take proper steps to save the natural resources, everything will deplete one day and we will be left with nothing like water, pure and fresh air. It is our responsibility to save our Mother Nature and protect it from pollution and other hazards, which will lead us to a healthy future and a healthy life. So, this World Environment Day, thank you all for being a part. Together, we can do the good for our environment. Thank you.
Today I am going to talk about our Environment Day. Our environment is the one of the most important aspects to survive on this planet. Every year on 5th June we celebrate our Environment Day. More than 100 countries celebrate the Environment Day. Moreover, to also take various prevention to avoid the effects of global warming. Since we all know that global warming is the root cause of ruin of our environment. So, we want to stop all the exploitation that destroying it. Therefore, it is our duty to prevent our environment. Thank you, one and all.
My name is Pranav Vesnaya. I study in class 6C. Today I am here to recite a speech on World Environmental Day. World Environmental Day is celebrated on 5th June since 1972, especially to know and solve environmental issues. It is a great annual event focusing on the issues of the environment and trying to solve them completely. It is celebrated for many years worldwide with lots of creative activities and enthusiasm. It aims to protect the natural environment forever on the earth and healthy possibility of life. It was first celebrated in 1973, aiming to inspire worldwide people take positive actions regarding the prevention of environment. Illegal trade in wildlife for many years has eroded our precious biodiversity and threatened the survival of wild animals such as sea turtles, tigers, elephants, rhinos, gorillas, etc. The theme for World Environment Day 2021 is Ecosystem Restoration. Ecosystem restoration can take place in many forms like growing trees, greening cities, rewilding gardens, changing diet, cleaning up rivers and coasts. It is our responsibility too that we should actively involve in this campaign and completely remove wildlife crimes and restore our ecosystem. Just forget about your individual home and focus on the joint home which is earth. I am sure that if all human beings understands and follows their responsibility, that day is not so far when all living beings will be happy under one roof of the natural environment on this planet. Save wildlife, save environment. Thank you.
For the second year running, we mark World Environment Day in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. But as we seek to move from crisis to recovery, we must take deliberate steps to improve human health and the health of the natural world. Because we know that many of the challenges we face stem from the degradation of our land, our soils, our water bodies, our forests, and our oceans. On World Environment Day, along with FAO and partners, we're proud to launch the United Nations Decade on Ecosystem Restoration. Our aim? To prevent, to halt, and to reverse the degradation of ecosystems worldwide. We seek to spur political support, generate science, and mobilize financial resources for the largest ever mass-scale restoration of our ecosystems. In reviving millions of hectares of terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems, we will profoundly improve human well-being and accelerate progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals. I am so pleased that Pakistan, as a global host of the World Environment Day this year, will lead the global charge to restore ecosystems on which we all depend. So this World Environment Day, let us all join in, because people and nature can heal together.
Greetings to my dear respected teachers and my dear friends. Today we all are celebrating the World Environment Day. Celebrations of the World Environment Day come with the promise to save the environment and the world. It is not yours nor mine. It is ours, so let us protect the earth. Let us join our hands together and keep our environment clean and green. Happy World Environment Day. Thank you.